They end up with an 8-game lose streak. We're about to find out
Welcome
Twisted
to
Minds
Mobile
versus Falcons.
Legends.
Welcome to game number 2, where Twisted Minds was able to mount a one-way push to end game number 1.
So the only one with the Purify is the Uranus, acknowledging that the Uranus might be the one spending a lot of time holding down the front. But then, a part of me is thinking that Franco might just be laser focused onto, focusing mark. I thought he'd go for PYT.
Yeah.
Because I thought he'd want to commit the flickers a lot so that he can potentially just bite down onto Sean during the real world manipulations to suppress down the Eve.
Yeah, I think he realized that even if he does get a lot of battle spells, already forced one, he does need to prioritize the movement speed on the river first and foremost, because there's an Eve on the other side, so the battle spells aren't gonna help him that much.
And I feel like since you're playing on dangerous grass, it's also nice to have that iron hook to check out bushes if ever they are able to hide in them. But so far, we are going to see our first glimpse at the new Finals MVP skin here for the Beatrix. Woo! With the Kelra Sun name on the top of Beatrix. We can't see it in game, but we can see it in the splash art. Make sure to get it right now on discount. That's 30% off on its release.
Yeah. I'm actually thinking if there's any reason why they changed the draft here for Twisted Minds, maybe because of the map. But still, it's not like a game-changing or draft-changing map. It's dangerous grass, and then you prioritize Beatrix versus Harith.
Yep.
So it's still kind of weird.
Okay. Well, let's see what's the payoff here, because right now we're all still in the dark. We haven't seen the real reason as to why they're pulling this off, but Lansu, significantly low in HP, still has that Consecration passive, or Radiance rather, able to regen just before this turtle starts. Sean in a great position for a potential real-world manipulation, but half HP in the turtle here.
Level 4 already on this Eve. Lansu with the Zona providing a lot of effect. TC misses the final slash, but a hook from Ogwin, not yet level 4. Fist break, fist crack, punish on the miss, and that is not how you want to start things off of your Falcons.
Terrible engage here coming in from Flapteezy in a very disastrous start.
You saw how quick Sean pulled the trigger there with the RWM, right?
Yep.
Again, every time no final slash, RWM. It stops the team fight altogether here for Team Falcons. It prevents the Fredrin from re-entering. It also forces the Zushin to keep just checking the front lines. No Crimson Beacon backline shenanigans for a few.
Oh, wow! Oh, Flicker and the Bloody Hunt to secure the kill onto Nosha. Massive trade there for Falcons. That's one.
Wow, that's really good for Team Falcons. At least they could breathe easy. That Super Marco, even after that blunder in the turtle, is able to farm up better than this Beatrix.
2 members.
Oh! Flicker! And committing the fist break, fist crack as well by Kaloy. A weird angle. He threaded the needle so that he can get behind that Franco.
Dude,
wow!
Sexy.
It's a maximized, it's a maximum range flicker too. Sometimes you do that from the wall, that you get extra distance with the flicker, and it was able to land behind Ogwin, and Ogwin did not see that at all.
Man, the micro coming in from the rookies right now. It's really interesting to see how the veterans are reacting to these kinds of players entering the league. And now with Nosha playing it safe, they know that Ogwin and Tylteezy is just in the vicinity, but Kaloy ready to help out any time that the dive comes in for Falcons. Twisted Minds still ahead by 1,000, but because of Falcons' rotation down bottom lane, they're able to mitigate that almost 2,000 gold lead post-turtle.
Yeah, they're also pressuring the, I would say, the weakest side of Twisted's side lanes. Honestly, as much as they want to, they can't do anything against this Uranus. They don't have the damage, so they just let Flapteezy clear the wave. Okay, he still got that crab for Lansu, but now turtle fight. This is gonna change everything, though. Look at the Beatrix. He's rotating towards his turtle.
There's going to be a big 5-man team fight. Mountain Shocker already revealing the vision there. Lansu popping up the Purify so that he can get away alongside the Consecration. No more ultimate for the Uranus. Flapteezy Super Marco providing a bite down onto the Uranus. That's -1. That's Kaloy popping the fist crack as well. No more ultimate for the Batang. Here comes the real manipulation. That's Sean being able to zone out, deal damage. Few closing the gap while Super Marco walks away with a double kill.
Wow, what a clean bloody hunt coming in from Ogwin. They knew the Consecration was about to be down. They were able to burst down that Uranus with the focusing mark.
Oh! It hits the mark for Flapteezy. Flicker final slash.
Okay, now we see Team Falcons finally ramping up the pressure. Couple of misplays though from a Twisted Minds. Lansu, even after burning through the Consecration and also the Purify, still tried going back and got met with the Bloody Hunt coming out from Ogwin. That allowed Team Falcons to just have full control of the Turtle Pit, and then Flapteasy still having that flicker is able to snipe Sean in the middle lane. Putting some pressure in the tower, but not yet taking it though.
Well, it's still good. It's still something for Team Falcons. Now ahead by 300 gold. Big rotation coming in from the Falcons. Going in for that bottom lane turret, but Flapteasy up top goes down in a 2v1 plus a turret for the side of Team Falcons and a cross-map turret as well for Twisted Minds.
Yeah, that looked like an ultimate committed by MB the King to secure the stun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mountain Shocker. Skypush is up, by the way, for Super Marco, so this is gonna allow, again, Team Falcons to play under their timing. This is usually the window where you see their lineup just blow up. With the Fredrin, Arlott, Zushin, and Granger. They need to group up though, but they're gonna met with the, they're gonna met, they're gonna be met by the Uranus, so they have to be wary of the targets that they try and picking off.
Now,
Used.
Renner's Apathy doesn't miss. Renner's Apathy misses there.
Okay, it didn't miss if he was aiming for grass.
I agree. That's
true.
100% true. You know, it's not about your aim. It's about the target.
Yeah, it's the utility of it all, you know.
Now, all of you in the chat, now you have excuse.
Yeah, that's better.
I'm not trying to hit the enemy. I'm trying to hit the mark.
Yeah.
It's the bush.
I was providing vision.
Exactly.
I'll copy that excuse, even when I'm using XP laners like Lapu Lapu. What, my land shaker didn't land? Well, I was aiming for the place that I think they will flicker in, and it seems like it's going to be a free turtle for Team Falcons.
It's kind of like you telling me Flapteasy didn't miss the final slash flicker earlier.
He did?
Earlier.
No, he missed that. That was 100%.
No, he 100% just forced the real world manipulation, and he did.
Exactly. Unfortunately,
No, I'm not making an excuse for that.
It just didn't work out for them.
Nope. Now I'm making an excuse for that.
Kaloy!
Oh, Kaloy already committed that dash in.
It's just a dash, though.
Yeah, just a fist break dash.
Yeah, plus a Crimson Beacon. In terms of cooldowns, though, that's a massive cooldown for few. But it seems that Lansu pops the Consecration. The Iron Hook doesn't land. In terms of waves, Twisted Minds has to fix up their top lane wave. And the next big objective is going to take a while to spawn. Looking at their Infinix in-game equipment, Midnight, there's anything interesting to point out right now?
Well, I would say MP the King's itemization is doing okay, considering the fact that there's a lot of pressure from Team Falcons with the Fredrin. He's still getting a lot of farm on the YSS.
And this YSS is currently level 12 against a Kyle Teasy level 10 Fredrin, which we really expect in terms of matchups. And Team Falcons,
It's almost like 5 pixels.
that was really close. Too close for comfort. But now 5 people on the side of Twisted Minds rotating around that purple buff and the top lane turret as well. What are we waiting for? If you're Twisted Minds, what are we waiting for? They haven't pulled the trigger even if they have the tools to do so.
To be fair though, for Twisted Mind, to answer your question, they're just waiting for items. Honestly, they're playing the scale in this game. They don't care if this game goes late. They have a Beatrix. They have a lot of ways to actually deal damage.
Hooking a bite onto Kaloy, and that's going to be the roamer of Twisted Minds gone. A sudden surprise. Kaloy was just providing vision. Ogwin committed the hook and the bite.
And man, that feels bad for Twisted Minds because one of their main tanks just gets bursted down to 100 to none. Now that's going to be another turret down bottom lane as well. Nausea does have available ultimates, but he's not going to burst that down yet.
It's a good thing there's a bush here, but few checks it.
Yeah, good check.
What?
Oh, using the Retribution as well. Overly greedy. A little bit of a disconnect there. Real world manipulation gets brought down. Kaloy back onto the map to zone and front, but he gets taunted, blasted, Flapteasy with a final slash. Flicker as well. Nausea still miraculously able to dash away despite being displaced by Flapteasy.
That is insane.
All the while, MP takes a tower top side. Now they send Zushin towards that area. This just means, MP the King could just use the Mountain Shocker right now, get vision, and know for the fact that there's limited numbers of Falcons here.
Oh, the stun by MP the King! Flapteasy with the final slash! He's still alive and he can still fight, but he decides to back off, slowing things down. Renner's Apathy to check.
Just to check, just hitting the mark.
Didn't miss.
And this time, this Lord will be started here with Team Falcons, but Lansu available to give that vision as well. Kaloy bursts down the ultimate too.
Flapteasy getting bursted down. Kaloy gets taken. Now the hook and the final slash! Flap! Freaking TZ! Despite all the errors, despite all the mishaps, he finds the one to turn things around. Marco gets the flicker away from Lansu. The Uranus is the last one standing. Falcons will finally be able to go for the Lord.
Huge final slash for Flap TZ, and a jungler is alive for Falcons. This might be a free Lord.
Yeah, it is a free Lord. MP the King out for 8 more seconds. A Praise's Wrath by Kyle TZ just to be able to get the Lord much quicker. But top lane, though, Lansu is doing some work on the minion waves. So that Team Falcons has to address that. This just means that, you know, this take is going to be a lot slower, but they still get a free Lord for Team Falcons.
So far for Team Falcons, this is their biggest lead yet in this game. 11 minutes in, they're able to mount a 3k gold lead with a Lord push down bottom lane as well. Looking at the items, we are actually seeing a Bloodwings built here for the side of the Zhu Xin. A bit of protection as we go on to this potential inhibitor run here for Team Falcons. I feel like for Twisted Minds, they still have enough wave clear here to potentially defend against this one.
Yeah, I don't know how they're going to defend this though.
Oh, he gets blasted, taunted. CC Minion popped the Purify, suppress, and a bite down onto Galoy. Starfield is brought down by the Eve. Final slash is... actually, was a toss up. Now it finally connects. What a surprise play by Falcons, and a surprise twist for them as it looks like they're on the way to securing the 4th kill. A triple for Marco. Make that a maniac. Make that a game number 3 for the series.
And it's not over yet. Team Falcons with Flap TZ.